Yeah, I can tell you how the scholarship money was spent by me and how I feel like it's probably spent by most universities. And some may have different avenues to do it, but you have 11.7 scholarships. You have 27 players that can split up that money. So on a maximum, that's probably going to go to 32, and it's in hearings right now where 32 players will be able to split up 11.7 scholarships. So if you take 11.7, split it between 32 players, everyone can do the math on that. There's not a lot of money to go around to 32 players with 11.7 scholarships. What I would do historically with 11.7 and the years we've been ultra successful, 7 scholarships, somewhat 7.83 scholarships in the year we had our most success was spent on pitching. So that leaves you with 4 scholarships for the position players. And those 4 scholarships that get split up between the position players, those are usually right in the center of the field. That's the catcher, that's the shortstop, that's the center fielder. And I've saw that historically in a lot of the college programs that we've competed against. So the bulk of your money is going to be spent on pitching. After you figure out the pitching, then you're going to spend it on your position players. And so you're going to try to put together 12 position players, right? And you're going to try to put together 10 pitchers that are going to play a considerable amount of time, which is 22 players. The roster is 30 to 35. So now you're going to have 13 other kids on your roster that are going to be make up the bulk of your team. They give you all the things that you're going to need: a power hitting first baseman, an outfielder that can really hit, a guy that can really run, all your bullpen arms, all your guys that build depth within your group, right? So you're going to have to figure that out. So where it really takes shape for you is if you're an academic, if you're very academic, you make it on everybody's list because they're like, okay, we're going to try to get 22 players. We may split it out to 27, but we're going to need 5 or 6 kids that can get academic money and come to the university and play. And now we can build the depth of our roster, and that roster gets to 35 players. And inside of that roster, probably there's 18 pitchers in that roster, right? And so of that 35, there's 17 position players and 18 pitchers. It may fluctuate to where there's 21 pitchers, right? And there's 14 position players. But eventually, what has to happen for you to be successful is you have to be one of the top 6 pitchers, and then you're going to have an opportunity to play. You have to be one of the top 8 position players, and then you're going to have an opportunity to play. But where do you fit on that roster? Are you one of the top 14 players? And so it's all about development, development, development. Or you're a player, you get a high scholarship and you stop working. You're going to go in and you're going to get passed up. You're a player that gets a low scholarship and you continue to work. You get inside that top 14. Nobody cares who those top 14 are except for the players that are in the top 14 and everybody else. But in the recruiting process, the recruiting money, the 11.7 scholarships, are split up mostly between pitchers, middle infielders, catchers, and outfielders.